Ed walks over. I'm like, hey, Tom Brady, Kevin Burkhardt, Erin Andrews. And he goes, oh yeah, Tom, I know you. Comes up and goes, hey, you miss me? Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews. We have full shows, we've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go. And now you can calm down with us. Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. Woo-woo. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. It's one of those weeks. We are both rushing. We both have a million things going on. We get it. Oh, you're so busy. But I'm in a random hotel room in Denver, and you didn't even get home other than, 5 minutes ago? Great. No, not true. Yeah, a minute ago. But it's just one of those days. And listen, you don't have to be a sports broadcaster or anyone to have this going on in your life. You sit your phone down for an hour, and you're like, how am I already this stressed out? I got to reply to 17. It's just one of those days. It's week 9, which blows my mind. And today, for the first time in the NFL season, it feels like week 9. Really? I was thinking how fast this is going. I was thinking oh my God, it's already week 9. And not in a good way. I'm always mixed about that because football, as we know, is our favorite time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. But, yeah, I am in a hotel in Denver taking on a house and home project, which I know I've lectured myself on this. I have to stop doing in the middle of the season, but you and I don't have the ability to say no. We will get to more on that later. Hi, I love you. Let's do this. I love you. Let's go. Ellen. Sarah Golf. I mean, I'm not even going to try. And I'm so sorry, you little dream. What's your favorite part of preparing for each week's game? Not trying to figure out our travel. I would say even we had a production call for Amazon this morning, like we do every Monday, because we've got the Jets and the Texans this week. Wow. Woof. Unfortunately for the Jets. Yikes. Well, how are we doing on this lighting? We're going to have about 700 light. For any of you guys watching this on YouTube, the lighting in this room is going to change 15 more times. It's fine because the sun wants to go behind the building. Anyways, the Jets, I'm sorry, Jets fans. I'm sorry. At this point, you have a 1.6% chance of making the playoffs. And you know what's so frustrating for them? Obviously, everything that happened last year with Aaron's injury, and then this year trying to find some sort of consistency, and then losing to the Patriots really takes you out of anything. But I don't know how to spin this and make it positive for you. But I hope you still tune in on Thursday night because it's still the NFL and it's still a primetime game and anything can happen. So I got to tell you that post-game show, they play fun games. I mean, they really do. The TNF Nightcap will consist this week of Halloween. So if you do nothing else on Thursday, tune into the post-game because the Halloween costumes, I will give you a hint. Mine is because I love this person so much and it's so random, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. I wanted all of us to have a theme. I'm getting off track. Ellen, my favorite part. What is your theme? I can't tell you because it would give away what we're doing. So all of us are you dressed in theme. No, I wanted each of us to dress as one of the other people on our show, but they were like, we're not doing that. Anyways, I wish I was you. I could still be you.
That's okay.
Favorite part of preparing for each week's game? I think it's just, getting to dive deeper into rosters. I mean, I know you do this every single week with special interest, and stories on either sideline that maybe you didn't know about, or talking to the players and the coaches. I don't get to talk to players and coaches. You do. You have those calls. Unfortunately for us, we don't because we're not game crew. We're just pre and post. But I really like that every week it's something different. And even if it's a matchup like we've got this Thursday that unfortunately for the Jets isn't great because of their record, but the Texans, we love D'Amico Ryan. So I just think that every week, I guess in summary, long story short, it's that it's different and that I get to do some, storytelling.
Agreed. I'll talk more about this on the big show, but much like last week, we got a team that we don't get to see a lot in the Buffalo Bills. And it's so much fun and it's so refreshing. I got to talk to Ed Oliver on the phone, who is,
I don't know him.
A dream.
Would I love him?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
He is our kind of guy. Like his answers were great. I actually saved my interview because he was just so fun. He walked up to us pregame and, it's funny, like, this is what we do on the field before the game is we talk to all the players and stuff. And I'm so used to running around and getting stuff from the wide receiver coach. And now I feel like this year I'm trying to really kind of show Brady around a little bit and say, hey, let's, because he has people coming for him everywhere. So he gets kind of like locked into a conversation. I'm like, hey, Ed Oliver, let's go. And then so I'm flagging Ed Oliver down like a couple weeks ago.
You're such a mother hen. You're so good.
I'm like, hey, come here. I keep sniffing too, which is disgusting. But so Ed walks over. I'm like, hey, Tom Brady, Kevin Burkhardt, Erin Andrews. And he goes, oh yeah, Tom, I know you. Comes up and goes, hey, you miss me? And Kevin and I went,
I love that.
Like it was so good.
You got it in a report for your game too, didn't you? Yeah, really cute. I do like, I did like that report. That was cute. And I appreciate too when the guys pay off, I even feel like this on a game break. So I can only imagine how you feel in game.
Say your name?
When they like pay, I can't say all of your guys' names anymore. There's 12 of you.
You don't say my name anymore.
I can't
say my name,
because
Charissa.
I mean, say my name. There's 75 of you on that crew. I mean, by the time I say all the names, we are not even getting the highlight. Anywho, Next.
Okay. Anonymous, getting healthy with help from a doctor and Ozempic. Feeling great. Congratulations. Friends are unsupportive. You know what? If you feel great and you feel like you're getting healthy, then that's what you need to be worried about. Not them. Sorry. And if they can't understand that and if they can't see that, that's their issue. Here's my thing about the whole Ozempic journey. That's a personal thing. I have friends that are on it for reasons that they need to be. That is their thing. That is just their thing.
I would say when it comes to health,
business,
there's a few things, whether it's religion or it's health or politics, like, do you? Of course, there's always the thing of, health is, what are we doing? And is it harmful to you? Are you doing too much of something? I mean, we've talked about it before. I've done too much Botox before. We need to intervene at that point. But it's like, there's certain things. No, I mean, I'm joking, but not really. But you know what I'm saying? There's some stuff where it's like, that's your journey. And if friends aren't supportive on that, I think that you should be able to say to them, hey, I'm sorry that you don't, if you decided to go gluten or vegan, I'd be like, what are we doing here? But that's your decision. So I'm a big believer in whatever makes you happy, as long as it's not hurting yourself or somebody else. So you need to get better friends, first of all.
Exactly.
Mrs. AP Smith, I agree. Erin needs a bigger tote, but now I must know what the heck is in there. It's stuffed. The tote is a lot of people have questions about the tote.
Girl, I have so many people. I got a call today from somebody that used to work for the Minnesota Vikings because now he's working for a group that has a tote. And he goes, hey, we want to send you a tote. And I go, okay. I got out of my car in Seattle yesterday. It's weird to think the game was yesterday. And this guy was like, hey, would you like me to take your tote, not your backpack? I mean, this shit's really getting out there,
because here's the thing. Going back to our previous question, friends being supportive, even if you don't agree always that you should have this. So I am here to help open up your eyes to something new. The same way that you introduced me to a freaking steamer in my life. It only took me 20 years to go on the road and have a steamer. But just, I don't want it to hurt your back. So let's get an update. For everyone that's wondering on where we're at. Are you saving that for the big show? Because now this is that important?
Wait, I mean, it's become big news, a big tote, big show.
That's
big
where we're
news.
at.
I'm going to tell you
this. Our big news.
I do need a bigger tote. The problem is these totes, they ain't cheap. And when you're in Seattle and it is monsoon and your shit is out on the field, not in the green room because we don't have a green room, that's a lot of money getting wet right there.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
I can get my Toomey wet,
Okay, so here's the deal. Why don't we bring a waterproof tote inside the bigger tote, and then we can, like, one that's like you can fold down like a rain gear kind of thing, and then you can protect it. No? Or if it's going to be raining. All right. Well, we will workshop this, but here's my question.
It's a fluid situation.
Exactly. We got to workshop it. Did you bring one this week out to the field? Or you went back to the backpack?
And then because I couldn't fit everything in it, I ended up leaving one of my smaller totes at Lumen Field.
You did not.
And let me tell you, it's got a lot of shit in it that I need.
No.
I didn't tell you that. But my crew got it because my crew's great. And they know I'm the person that's always leaving shit all over the place. There's always a call as we're trying to get to the flight.
Same.
Hey, Erin left this, and this. So
I'm Hansel and Gretel. I'm leaving a trail everywhere. I've tried to be better about that, though.
It's just hard. Plus, it's so hard. It's raining. I got a coat on. It's raining. I got the rain gear on. It's not raining. Take it off. It's like I got 14 outfits in one game.
Carrie Underwood. Her residency. She's not the only place we're seeing outfit changes. But okay, so that's a fluid situation. I'll help you. I don't want you to be losing things because I'm advocating for you having a different bag.
Because I need a bigger tote. I just need a bigger one.
Okay. We'll keep going.
Bigger tote for a big mouth,
Next. Maddie Tabor.
I'm a real estate agent looking to get into home decor. Is it decor? Yeah, decor and design. Charissa, decor and design. Charissa, what are your getting started tips? I love that.
That is a great question. So actually, so you'll appreciate this. Steve's very upset with me that I take these house projects on during the season because, as we know, our boyfriends / husbands take the brunt of our bitching about anything that we decide to do, whether it's an extra gig, whether it's whatever, then we get to come home and we're complaining to them. It's like, well, then stop doing the said behavior that puts you in a bad mood or makes you too busy. She's emailing while she's listening. This girl can multitask.
This is about you. This is about you.
For what? Oh, okay. Got it. Again, multitasking. What a gal she is. Steve insisted on coming with me on this install because he says that I tried it. He goes, you're not going by yourself. You take on too much and then you come home and I have to hear about it. So instead, I'm going to go and I'm going to help you. So we just got back from Target and there was 7 grocery shopping carts full of shit because this is how an install goes. And he's like, what are we doing here? I go, hey, here's how this is going to go. You don't get to ask questions. You're my assistant in this situation. You're here to help me. So be the help. Don't have questions about how my whole process goes. So, Maddie Tabor, tips for getting started in terms of home decor and design. It's a loaded question because are you looking for staging items? Are you looking for what kind of items you should purchase? Because as I advocate for all the time, invest your money in couches, in beds, because those are the 2 items that you'll use the most, the things that the people you'll use the most as your bed, but your guests will use the most as your couch. A great coffee table. When it comes to decor, I would say coffee table books. You can never have enough. And then also have I've got a great list I'll put out. Amazon, I crush Amazon. I have purchased enough crappy things to know the good stuff on Amazon. It's your oversized marble bowl. It's your your box where you put your remotes in. It's your candle holder, a round kind of marble thing where you put a really good candle on.
Like your matches,
I like my matches and little things like that. Yeah, just sort of I don't know how to explain it, but it just so it looks rich. So Maddie, I will send you directly a list of Amazon things, or maybe I'll just put it on the calm down list for anyone that top 10 things that I get off Amazon to start off with. All right, Jess Goad 96. Is it cool to be a tomboy in your late 20s or time to be a girly girl? Jess, are you looking at me right? If you're not looking at me right now and you're just listening to this podcast, I have on a hat. I barely have any makeup on, only so I just don't look dead. My hair is back and 2 days old because I haven't washed it, and I'm in a sweatshirt.
Mine's from yesterday.
I'm a boy. I'm always a boy.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going to throw on a dress every now and then. Yes. Tomboys. Yes.
You can be a tomboy forever.
In your late 20s, sister, I'm in my early 40s and we're doing that. I think
I'm close to 50.
No, here she goes. Yeah, she's so dramatic. I like this. I love dressing for whatever I'm doing. Obviously I'm working on a house today. I'm going to just dress in junky clothes. But I also I don't know, like for whenever we're on TV, like you looked incredibly like so chic in your leather jacket, your long leather jacket and your power pony. And it's like dress for whatever it is that you're doing. If we're going to a girls' lunch, which we don't do that often, we should. I'll put on
I wish we could.
like a cute dress. Like, I don't know. If I'm going on a date, I like to either wear something sexy or something like girly. If it's housewife night, then put on a dress. Like, I don't know. Just depends on whatever the situation is. I think it's great to be both. You?
I'm in a rut.
No, not again. You're not in a rut. You're crushing it. You're not allowed to say that.
I'm just tired. I come home and I'm like sweats. I put on makeup for you guys and that's it.
That's also one thing though. I just live in sweats in the off season at night. And then sometimes I'm like, I should be cuter for Steve. He doesn't care. I think he's like, whatever. You've been saying this now for 3 years that you're going to like change up your night wardrobe.
They love us in our sweats.
They're fine. Next.
They're all right. Angie Duda. Dodgers win. Sideline reporter Kenny Rosenthal splashed with Freddie's Gatorade. Ever happened to you? Yes. In the playoffs at Fenway, where I was raised to love baseball. Jarrett Saltalamacchia. I can't spell that, but I'll say it.
Yep.
He hit a walk-off something. And who's the player? And he played for the Red Sox, but he played for the Phillies forever. Who's the player? Ryan. Anyways, nailed me and Jared with Gatorade. And I had to wash out those extensions and it sucked. At the Boston Westin, they were hanging up.
I think you sent me a picture of that.
Yeah, I did.
That's fun though. I never got the Gatorade
I have a
bath.
great photo of it.
I never got it on the college football sideline, and I never got it in baseball. Is it sticky? I mean, it's got to be sticky, right? Yeah. But it's fun,
not fun
though.
to sit in. Can't go to the bar afterwards in that outfit, but yeah. And then, that's fun. I love Kenny. It's like dripping from his nose. He's the sweetest. Cute baby.
All right, sister. Big show. We got a lot to discuss. Week 9, all the happenings for us, and why we look like boys. Bye.
And girls, they wanna have fun. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.